Are you curious about whether tracking your calories, carbs, and macros is worth the effort? If so, you're not alone. It's a question that many people ask when embarking on their fitness journey. Welcome back to FitJunkies. In this video, we'll dive deep into the topic and provide you with all the information you need to make an informed decision. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the world of tracking calories, carbs, and macros. In what ways is controlling your intake of fat, carbohydrates, and protein crucial? If it fits your macros, count it. If it doesn't, don't count it. Regarding weight reduction, it appears that in recent years, we have begun to focus less on calories and more on macronutrients. Is it necessary to count macros, aim for specific amounts, and so on just because everyone else is doing it? As someone who has diabetes and must monitor my carbohydrate consumption daily, I can attest to the fact that this is already a common practice. Not everyone, though, should. Well, that's debatable, and most certainly not. Please allow me to elaborate. The nutrients we acquire from food are essential to our health. Different from one another are macronutrients and micronutrients. The macronutrients, or macro, we take in regularly are the building blocks of our bodies, while the micronutrients, or micro, like vitamins and minerals, are essential to our health but only in trace amounts. There are 4 types of macronutrients: protein, fat, carbs, and alcohol. Calories may be found in all macronutrients since they are the source of all the food-based energy our bodies need. Damn. There are 4 calories in a gram of protein or carbohydrate, 9 in a gram of fat, and 7 in a gram of alcohol. The majority of macronutrients offer additional benefits outside mere fuel, such as vital amino acids from protein and important fatty acids from fat. Essential nutrients are those that are necessary for life but that the human body cannot produce on its own. Fun fact: we can get by without carbs and booze, save in socially uncomfortable situations, but I wouldn't recommend it. Most macronutrient tracking diets begin with an estimate of your daily calorie needs to be based on your age, sex, height, weight, level of exercise, and other factors. Usually, a few hundred calories are added or subtracted if you tell the calculator that you wish to gain or lose weight. The calorie calculator then breaks down the total into carbohydrate, protein, and fat portions. Most people who experiment with and keep track of their macros are doing so to improve some aspect of their physical performance or physique. Researchers have shown that eating certain amounts of protein, carbs, and fats can improve athletic performance. Therefore, counting macros may be useful for competitive bodybuilders and athletes. The protein intake of a person whose primary goal is to gain muscle mass should be increased because of the crucial role protein plays in this process. To recuperate from their strenuous training, endurance athletes may increase their carbohydrate and protein intake towards the middle of their training season. These diets often include setting a daily calorie goal and then allocating the leftover calories between protein, carbohydrates, or both. However, certain people, especially those with a history of eating disorders, may find it difficult to keep up with macro monitoring. Macros that monitor user activity can either be helpful or intrusive. Having customers track their caloric intake and see exactly where the calories are coming from may be quite beneficial and eye-opening. Seeing how your food is broken down into macronutrients might provide you insight into its potential outcomes. A licensed dietitian may examine a client's macronutrient breakdown, looking at protein intake as an example, if the client is considering switching to a vegan diet. Dietitians who are assisting their patients in weight loss may seek to identify any one source of unnecessary calories. However, keeping track of macros can become an unhealthy obsession for certain people, and this approach should be avoided by clients who struggle with eating disorders. If you're not sure if macro tracking is right for you, a trained dietitian may talk to you about your goals, eating habits, and history. To be clear, macro monitoring is generally unnecessary even if your relationship with food and eating is not and has never been disordered, especially in the long run. If you're feeling powerless and out of control with your nutrition, try tracking your macros or switching to a macro diet. Yet, it's not easy to do all the time, and it may take more work than necessary for most individuals. I don't expect someone to keep tabs on their calorie and macro intake forever. It's just not something I focus on. A macro diet is effective for many people, sadly because no new healthy eating habits were formed. Once they stopped monitoring macros, they quickly gained the weight back. It's important to remember that humans don't consume macronutrients per se, but rather foods that contain macros in varying concentrations. There is more to healthy living than counting macros. Some people may find that macronutrient-based diets are the most convenient since they allow them to eat almost everything within reason. If you're willing to supplement your chocolate, bacon, peanut butter ice cream with a protein drink all day, then by all means, go for it. The trouble is that sticking to your macros won't guarantee that you're receiving enough of the essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber that your body needs. You can meet your macros by eating a lot of porterhouse steak and pixie sticks, but you'd be losing out on a lot of other things that are widely acknowledged as being beneficial to your health. Whole grains, fruit, vegetables, fats, etc. Vitamins, minerals, fiber, and phytonutrients are all essential to good health, but they may be hard to come by on a macro diet. Focusing too much on macros might cause you to overlook other factors that are just as important to your health. The biggest correlation between health and lifestyle variables is found between not smoking, regular physical activity, and healthy body weight. The quality of your diet and your ability to keep your weight in a healthy range may be affected by the macronutrients you consume. It's unlikely that your health will improve even if you adhere to a strict macro diet while still smoking and drinking heavily. When it comes to losing, gaining, or maintaining weight, the single most crucial element is total dietary energy intake. How many calories you eat per day? By all means, keep track of your macros if you believe it will help you eat healthier and in moderation. But if you discover that keeping track of your macros causes you unnecessary stress or unhappiness, it's probably not for you. Several various diet plans exist, but the only one that matters is the one you stick to. We hope you enjoyed the video, but now that it's over, what did you think? Leave your comments down below. And don't forget to hit that like button. Also, click subscribe if you enjoyed the video and want to see more from us in the future. Thank you for taking the time to watch this.